Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all doing well today. Hey, happy Left-Handers Day to all you left-handed people out there, including my Zach. Since this pandemic began, I've thought a lot about things, all sorts of things, including prayer. I've had a lot more time to do it during these last 5 months. And I was wondering, when you pray, is it a predictable prayer that sounds a whole lot like the last time you prayed? Is it something you do because you feel you're supposed to? Do you simply read off a list of names or requests like you're placing an order at the store? The thing is, God isn't looking for a trite, memorized, mechanical prayer. In fact, I bet He gets bored with prayers like that, wouldn't you? If every day you heard the same words over and over, pretty soon they'd lose all meaning. What I believe God wants instead is for us to simply pray passionately. And I think Jonah can teach us a lot about how to do that. As he dropped down into the ocean and got swallowed by a large fish, he said, "I cried out to the Lord in my great trouble, and He answered me. I called to you from the land of the dead, and Lord, you heard me." The thing is, as a parent, I always knew when my kids said something they didn't mean. My oldest was great at a quick, "I'm sorry," whenever he got in trouble, as if that would make everything okay. Sometimes it did, but after a while it became the pat answer for everything, and it lost all meaning because I knew he didn't mean it. He just didn't want to get in trouble, or he wanted the issue over with. God feels the same way too. I can't imagine Jonah praying from inside the fish, "Now I lay me down to sleep," or "Bless this food we're about to eat." No, Jonah didn't pray that way. Instead, he cried out to the Lord. He prayed, "Help. I need help now." The Bible calls that lamenting. It's a synonym for complaining. God wants to hear your complaints. Yeah, He's interested in every detail of your life, even when you're not happy. Maybe especially then. Maybe like right now. In fact, many of the Psalms are laments, prayers of complaints to God. There's even an entire book of the Bible called Lamentations, and it's full of complaints by the prophet Jeremiah. The good news is God cares about everything you're going through, the good and the bad. See, God isn't only interested in just your joys and your happiness. God's interested in your struggles. He wants you to talk to Him about everything. Talk with Him about all you're going through, from your smallest victories to your greatest fears and everything in between. Actually, I'm absolutely certain that He would rather listen to your complaints than to a polite prayer that you don't really mean. In fact, throughout the Bible, God makes it clear that our prayers are very important to Him. He loves for us to talk to Him just as we would our closest friend. And He promises to be there for us whenever we do that. He says in Jeremiah 29, "Then you will call to me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you." Right now, we are going through one of the strangest, hardest, most unsettling and divisive times in our lifetime. And maybe you find yourself in a desperate, worrisome, just plain crappy situation. And by the way, if you aren't right now, you probably will at some point. And so my advice to you is skip the rote prayer. Say what really is on your mind. Don't mince words. Simply share your heart with God. He wants to hear it, and He wants to help. And the best part is, He can do that anywhere. Paul prayed in a dungeon. Daniel prayed in a cave filled with hungry lions. Peter prayed on the surface of the water, and then he prayed when he fell into the water. And like I said earlier, Jonah prayed from the belly of a great fish. And God doesn't care about the length of your prayers. He doesn't care about the eloquence of your prayers. He cares about the heart of your prayers. So tell Him how you're feeling. Tell Him you're hurting. Tell Him about your disappointment and your worries. Talk to Him about your anger and your pain. Oh, but also tell Him how you love Him and how much you need Him too. The thing is, Prayer isn't informing God. God already knows what's going on in your life and mine. Prayer is inviting him. See, when I call out to the Lord, and I do that many, many, many times, I'm not informing him of something he doesn't already know. I'm inviting God into my situation, into my challenges, into my problems, because I need him there. And when I do that, I begin to feel his presence. I experience his peace. I find I can draw from his strength in ways I never thought possible. And I find hope to keep going. And I don't know about you, but boy, as I look at what's happening in our nation, I think we could all use some hope. So my friends, as you go through the day, just throw those prayers up like arrows. Talk to God as you would a best friend or closest companion about everything. Release all that pent up stuff you're carrying around inside. Invite God into your life today, and then watch how God responds. Trust me, God will answer even those crazy, frantic, emotional prayers. Remember, Ephesians promises us that God can do much, much more than anything we can ever ask or imagine. Now, please stay safe, stay healthy, keep washing your hands, wearing a mask, and practicing your social distancing. Stay hopeful. I love you, and I'm praying for you. Know that. And always find the blessing. We'll get through this. Have a great day. God bless you. And I'll see you soon. Peace.